Hey, what's up everybody? So here in front of me is my 99 F350 7.3 Powerstroke, the 4R100 automatic transmission. Jumped in it the other day and went to go do some grocery shopping, and it feels like the transmission was slipping. And I got the blinking light on my transmission selector, which tells me it's got a code, or you can see that light blinking. I don't know how well y'all can see that. So if I go to drive it, I'm gonna do a little power brake here. I've still got my foot on the gas. It's kind of falling on his face. See? Do the drive. Same thing. Put it in second. Same thing. Actually just died. I just killed it. First. Same thing. Same thing. Alright. So, got my tablet hooked up to it. This is the Ansel. It's a diagnostic tablet. I don't have the model number right offhand. Let's see. Let's pull up the okay, read DTCs. Retrieve. Vehicle's not moving, transmission park or neutral, blah 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 blah. Okay. Water fuel indicator circuit, we all know what that is. That's that little heating element there that breaks loose in your fuel bowl. Okay, P0720, P0503. This is your output shaft speed sensor circuit fault, vehicle speed sensor intermittent. So this is the one that's back on your pumpkin on the rear end. This is the one that's on the tail shaft of the transmission. Okay. Mechanically, the chance of both of them being bad at the same time is pretty slim. So did a little Googling, and what they're saying is that the diodes short out in the alternator. It puts some high frequency AC on the into your circuits, and that high frequency signal, it's interference noise, it's affecting those signals. So I'm gonna disconnect the plug for the alternator, and we'll see what happens. Hang on. I could clear the DTCs, but I have to shut the engine off to do that. But I'm just going to go back and do a power brake here. Yeah, working. Second. Working. Working. That's it. That alternator is shorted. Hang on, let's get this thing changed out. So as some of you know, I've worked on a lot of these 7.3s. I've collected my fair share of them, rescued them, or bought them, or wrecked, or have been through quite a bit, bought them for parts. So I bought this storage trailer so I could keep stuff like this. It's saves me money in the future. And I got one, I got two. There's another one in the back of in the garage. It's three. I think I actually have four of them. So let's take this alternator and we'll stick it in here. Let me get this all set up and we'll get it swapped out. Hang on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hot wire off here. Be careful not to short nothing out. And this alternator is pretty hot. And just be careful. I'm going to wrap a little bit of tape around this thing. Don't need no arcs and sparks. It'll probably stay right there, but so take a 1/2-inch breaker bar, you stick it in the square that's on the front of your tensioner. And take the pressure off the tensioner. Try to keep this serpentine belt where it's going to lay in place. I'll have to go back and figure out how the thing goes in there. Yeah, that thing's a little on the warm side. Back on here. Sure it's on all the pulleys like it's supposed to be. And let's take our hot wire. Put it back on. Plug our connector back in. Snapped in. Make sure everything's out of the way. Let's see what happens now. Before I did that, I did clear the codes. Start off fresh. Got to reverse. Drive. Second. First. Well, that's it. So when this thing first happened, I was freaking out thinking I'm gonna have to swap the transmission out. And some of you may remember on my blue truck, which was, you know, 4-wheel drive, the transmission started slipping in it, so I stuck a 2-wheel drive transmission in it just to keep it going. But I need to put an engine in this thing, and I want to sell it. I want to sell it back as a stock, you know, put it all back to stock, and with the 4-wheel drive automatic transmission. So my plan is to finish rebuilding an engine, put it in this truck, take this engine and transmission, put it in a blue truck, and then put my 6-speed transmission in a rebuilt engine in this truck. So it kind of had me worried that I was going to have to change the transmission out and not have something to put in the blue truck. But anyway, that's it. Just so what they say is this shorted diodes in that alternator will put high frequency AC onto your data lines, and it interrupts the signals for the speed sensors. So easy fix. You saw how quick I could change that alternator out. It's really quick. This alternator here, I actually swapped it out in the parking lot at an auto parts store just outside of Memphis, Tennessee. And I got to find the receipt for that thing, because it probably has a lifetime warranty. I got to see if I can get me a free alternator. I mean, it's not that I absolutely need it, but hey, that's money. Hi, y'all, take care now. I got to get this boy here ready, get it ready to get on the road. Yeah, I'll take care now.